So I think to understand student-centered teaching, it's helpful to contrast it to what we might call teacher-centered teaching. There's different phrases to describe this. It might be called sage on the stage, lecturing, things like that. And a lot of times in media and in other places, the way this is portrayed is it's the teacher talking, and we like to put like really dynamic lecturers, good storytellers in this role, and think that that's what good teaching is. And that can be. There's a place for that. Student-centered teaching, however, focuses more on the students who are supposed to be learning material. Because a lot of times it's more beneficial and more effective for learning if the students are the ones who are more active. And so in a teacher-centered learning environment, the students are typically sitting down, they're taking notes, they're mostly not talking, they're occasionally asking questions, maybe occasionally responding to questions from the teacher as well. But you've all been in the classroom where there's 3 or 4, maybe 6 students who are the ones who always answer all the questions that the teacher asks. And what are the rest of the students doing? Some of the time they're learning, sometimes they're thinking about what the teacher is saying, but a lot of times they're checked out, and it's very easy to check out in that kind of situation. Student-centered teaching, however, focuses on a structured way to get the students involved in the process of their own learning. And so the way that happens is the teacher may present some new information, may have the students read something, or do some kind of experiment. And then the students take time to discuss and talk about that, to formulate their own questions, to play around with the ideas, to try around different things. And in that process, they are making the knowledge their own. And that's really what student-centered teaching strives to do. Now, sometimes it gets portrayed as this idea of we're just kind of turning students loose and letting them do whatever they want and hoping that they'll figure out something that we want them to do. But that's not really how it works. Student-centered teaching is very structured. The teacher is very active and involved, although they may not be the center of attention throughout the whole time in class, the way teaching is often done and is often portrayed in media. Instead, the teacher sets things up, gets students started, the students start going, and the teacher's there monitoring, walking around, talking to students, listening to their questions, asking them questions, kind of probing and prompting their thinking and pushing them in the direction that they need to go to figure things out and to learn things for themselves. And so that is, in a nutshell, what student-centered teaching is. For some ideas on incorporating student-centered teaching into your own classroom, watch the next video.